Today we're going to remove the fairings from your 2011 Kawasaki Z1000. This fairing removal process will also work on your 2010 through 2013 Kawasaki Z1000. First, you'll take your key underneath here, remove your rear seat, lift up, and slide forward. After removal of your rear seat, you will find two bolts right at the latch point. These bolts can be removed by your Allen wrench. Once removal of the two bolts, lift the rear of the front seat, slide backwards. To remove the tail section fairing, you'll have four bolts, two here, and then one on each side where the front seat was. To remove them, you will get another Allen wrench. All the Allen wrenches are actually in a toolkit that when you purchase a new motorcycle or a used one, should come with the bike. These include everything that you need to do any kind of repairs to the bike. Alright, once removing the four screws, once removed, all you do is slide backwards and lift up on each section. And that completes removing the tail section of the bike. Moving forward on the bike, you'll want to remove the front tank cowl. To remove this, on each side of the cowl, you'll have a screw. Turning the bars will help you ease access to these screws. Lift up on each side and it'll pop loose. To remove your left side and right side fairings, you will take another Allen wrench out of your kit, and right here in front of your ram air intake, there's a screw. And then also, there's another screw right here. There are actually three screws on this one. Your one here, one up in front of your ram air, and one down here by your horn assembly. Once removal of them, pull your fairing forward and it'll pop loose. Disengage your clip for your clutch housing. Then you have a push-in clip right here for your turning assembly. Same as your other side, you have a pop point right here. And then, unlike your other side, you do not have your clutch cable on this side, so all you'll have to remove is simply pushing that in right there. And removal. To remove your windshield, you have four bolts on the front of your windscreen. Once you remove your four bolts, your windscreen will be able to remove. To remove the front housing around your headlamp, you have a screw here and a push pin here. The same Allen wrench that you used to remove your windscreen, you will use here. Turn your bars to where you have ease of access to the other side as well. Once your screws are removed, all you will have to do is slide your housing forward, and you will have your front headlight housing removed. At this step, you'll want to remove your front tire fairing. Your front tire fairing is held on by 4 bolts, 2 on this side and 2 on the opposite side, as well as you have clips on each side that your brake line will be set in. These have washers on them, so make sure you keep them. The main difference on this fairing than any other fairing you have on your bike is this one has 2 different Allen sizes. Your top Allen will be smaller than the bottom one. Once your bolts are removed, center yourself over the front of the tire. As you ease forward, grab each side of your fairing to separate them around your front forks. When you slide it forward, your holders for your rear or your front brakes will actually keep it from sliding forward. So apply a little bit of pressure. Your clips should not break, and you will be able to slide your front fairing off. At this point, you'll have one more fairing and your fuel tank to remove. To remove the belly fairing, you will use the same Allen wrench you used to remove your front seat. And there will be 2 bolts on each side. Both of them will be located about the bottom of your engine. Once this is complete, just pull your fairing forward. And slide it out from underneath the bike. At this stage in the bike, you are at your fuel tank. To remove your fuel tank, you will take and remove the 2 Allen wrenches, bolts, that are located next to your ignition. These also have a washer, so when you remove them, be careful. Once removed, you can actually lift the tank backwards on the pivot point there. This will allow for access to your fuel lines. On the 2010 through 2013, you have a quick disconnect fuel line. This fuel line allows ease of removal of the fuel tank, as you will just remove the red clip and slide your gas line out. The other fuel line here is just a drain valve. Drain line, sorry. Also, when you get to this stage, you will want to remove and disconnect your management system here. It is a 10mm wrench, and all you will do is if you have a socket set, a 10mm will work faster for this. But I am just using the tools that come with the motorcycle kit itself. Lift up on your fuel tank, slide your bolt out. From this point, grab a hold of your fuel tank, slide it up and out of the system.